Back in the 90s, before Steam, before the internet made games a click away, we treasured every floppy disk like gold. But one classmate betrayed us. He took everything, left us with nothing, and when he mocked me on top of it. Let's just say the revenge we pulled on him had his parents crying, his father furious, and him grounded for weeks. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted or wished karma would strike back hard, hit that like button and subscribe. Because today, you're about to hear one of the most brilliantly executed teenage revenge stories you'll never forget. Picture this, mid-1990s. No Steam library, no torrents, no instant downloads. If you were a gamer back then, especially a PC gamer, you were part of this underground little tribe. I was a teenager, and me and my best friend were obsessed with games. The Settlers, Doom 2, Monkey Island. But these weren't easy to get. Our local shops barely stocked anything. So we scraped together money, ordered games from abroad, and waited weeks for them to arrive by airmail. Every box, every floppy, every cracked copy protection was precious. We'd trade, copy, share, stretching our tiny budgets as far as we could. Then came the new kid. He joined our class out of nowhere and immediately started bragging. His uncle had tons of games, way more than we had, stuff we'd only dreamed of playing. At first, we were thrilled. A bigger circle meant more trading, more access, more fun. So we trusted him. We lent him our originals, carefully packed, told him to just copy and return them. And in return, what we got back was garbage. Corrupted floppies, missing copy protections, sometimes nothing at all. Meanwhile, he walked away with pristine originals of everything we owned. Doom 2, The Settlers, Monkey Island, our whole collection, piece by piece. And when he did return a game, it was scratched, dented, treated like trash. Weeks turned into months. And by the end, we realized we hadn't received a single working game. Not one. We were furious. But we were also helpless. We couldn't exactly march to his house and demand them back. And he knew it. If it had just been about the games, maybe we would have let it go, chalked it up as a lesson. But this kid didn't stop there. He mocked us. Constantly. I was a huge Queen fan back then. Freddie Mercury had died a few years earlier, and the AIDS awareness campaigns were everywhere. And this kid, he never missed a chance to sneer. "Oh, you like that gay singer?" He'd taunt, smirking. His voice carried in the classroom, and he'd laugh when others looked over. It wasn't just the games anymore. It was the disrespect, the betrayal, the smugness. Every time he opened his mouth, I clenched my fists under the desk. My stomach churned with anger. My best friend and I would vent to each other after school, pacing, ranting, replaying every insult. We wanted revenge, but we didn't know how. Not yet. Then fate handed us the perfect weapon. One day, our class was taken to an AIDS awareness event. A serious foundation had organized it. We sat through talks, got flyers about homosexuality, AIDS prevention, safe sex. And at the end, they gave out free condoms with the foundation's logo printed right on them. Most kids grabbed a few, giggling, but me and my friend, we grabbed as many as we could. Because right then, an idea sparked. We were two of the only kids in school with a home computer and an inkjet printer, and we knew exactly how to use it. We'd write a letter, a fake letter, from the AIDS Foundation itself. We spent nights perfecting it. Logo copied down, wording just right. It began, "Dear, first name, thank you for your letter. We understand it's difficult being open about being homosexual, and you have many questions after the event you attended with your class. Please find enclosed a flyer which should answer many of your questions, as well as some condoms. Please practice safe sex at all times." We folded the flyers from the event neatly, slipped in a few branded condoms, addressed it not to him, but to Mr. Last Name, his father, because we knew exactly who opened the mail in that household. I'll never forget the anticipation. The days ticked by. Every morning at school, my friend and I would whisper, "Do you think he got it yet? Do you think his dad opened it?" Then one afternoon, it happened. He walked into class looking wrecked. His eyes were red, his face pale. Word spread fast. There had been a meltdown at his house. His mother had screamed, cried hysterically. His father had gone red with rage. They were convinced their son was secretly gay, secretly writing to AIDS foundations behind their backs. And the kid? He was grounded for weeks. No games. No hanging out. Stuck at home under suspicion, with furious parents watching his every move. Me and my friend sat there, trying to keep straight faces. My chest was pounding with adrenaline. We'd actually done it. We'd turned the tables. The boy who had stolen our games, mocked my music, disrespected us in front of everyone, was now trapped in his own house, branded by his parents as something he never wanted to be. At first, he had no idea it was us. He actually believed the letter was authentic. He thought we'd somehow contacted the foundation on his behalf, outed him. He glared at us in class, whispered to others that someone had set him up, but when we fished for details, "Hey, did anything ever come in mail?" We couldn't hide our smirks. Eventually, he put the pieces together, and when we finally admitted the truth, oh, the explosion, he ran straight to the principal. His parents were called in, and there we were, sitting in the office, explaining ourselves with two furious adults glaring daggers at us. But honestly, even sitting in that chair, my knees shaking, I couldn't stop the grin tugging at my lips. Because no detention, no lecture, no angry speech could erase what had already happened. Our revenge had landed, and it landed hard. That kid never lived it down. For weeks, whispers followed him in the hallways. His parents never looked at him the same way. And every time he glanced at me, I could see it in his eyes, the humiliation, the powerlessness, the sting of being played, just like he had played us. The games, gone forever. But the revenge, that stayed sweet. Even 30 years later, I still count it as the single best revenge I ever pulled off in my life. Sometimes revenge isn't about getting your stuff back. It's about tipping the scales. About making someone who thought they were untouchable finally feel what they put you through. And trust me, that balance feels incredible. If this story made you laugh or gave you chills, smash that like button and tell us in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? And don't forget to subscribe, because we got more stories where karma hits harder than you'd ever expect.